nigga Bodie on the track. Go.
All of y'all too fraud, all of y'all too fake. All y'all say no cap, turn that close to pace. Before I get cross, I'ma take a step back. Before I shoot my shot, I'ma need my space. Cause I can't be moving like y'all, no I can't be dropping the ball, said I can't be the one to turn over, no I can't be.
What's the deal? It's the boy duanemclean at duanemcleantv, and we're just going to be giving you guys another video on this whole Choppa thing being quote-unquote fake woke, and my thoughts on it. People just want to know what my thoughts are. You know, they're like, oh, he's fake woke. What is he doing? I personally think that his Instagram account's ran by Warner Bros. I think it's ran by Warner Bros. You know, I don't think he's just putting his information out to really talk about it. At the end of the day, it is a good thing, you know, to get these young guys asking questions, to get them to start asking and looking into different stuff and not trusting everything. But I don't think he's ever going to call out how the labels rape the artists and how they do a lot of satanic stuff in those back office groups. And I'm pretty sure they're going to talk about the pedophile rings. And I seen somebody rebuttal and say, why are you mad about what he's not talking about? Why you just can't accept what he is talking about? I'm like, which is cool. You know, I just look at it like, if you're gonna talk about all this stuff, you need to really dive deep in it. But I looked into his account and I did see he talked about the reptiles. He talked about how he thinks Trump is a time traveler. He talked about how alcohol is a spirit. He talked about a lot of good things on his channel. I seen him meditating with the stones and stuff on his head. What I will say, what he's helped doing is introducing a whole entire generation into witchcraft. All right, it's the same thing with Jay-Z and all the rest of the other artists before us did. They slowly, gradually brought us into this Illuminati stuff. That's why it's so heavy into today's artists. Like, you should look at Joey Badass. Go to his Instagram right now. He has the Leviathan cross. Trippie Redd videos full of satanic symbolism. There's plenty of artists who do this and have all their videos filled with all types of different symbolism. So I think, and here's another thing I noticed with this whole spiritual thing. A lot more women and a lot more people are letting go of religion, and they are taking on spirituality, which I understand. I mean, you want to be spiritual, cool. But I'm also seeing them take up witchcraft. That's what things get. That's the problem. That's the ace in the hole, the witchcraft. More people are more open to doing witchcraft. And then they only marketing you guys the clean part of the witchcraft. They're not marketing you guys what witchcraft is all about, like cutting snakes open and draining the blood and killing chickens. Like, they're just showing you guys the stones and the candles. That's it. So I feel like it at least help bringing a whole entire generation into this new ideology. And the more and more people you get interested, it's like this. If I can get you interested into smoking weed, now I can start selling you bongs. I can start selling you vaporizers. I can start selling you wrapping papers. I can start selling you a whole lot of stuff. And I probably can put you on the new drugs. I can get you to buy edibles. But say you're a person who never smoked weed, but I got you to just smoke weed one time and you liked it. Now I got you doing a whole bunch of other stuff. Same shit with the witchcraft and, you know, what he's quote unquote being woke and spiritual. So now you're spiritual. Now you're gonna be more open to studying witchcraft. Now you're gonna be more open to studying, you know, taking up these different rituals and doing these other things and bringing in these deities and having these entities over your body. You know, that's just one thing I pretty much noticed as a rise in the past 5 years. I noticed that more and more people are switching to spirituality. You know, and more women are being open to witchcraft, and they're only showing y'all the cool part of witchcraft. Now, some people want to rebuttal and say, well, not all witchcraft is bad, which I understand that. I'm personally not about to be cutting no goats and doing blood and, you know, cutting animals up. I'm not about to be doing all that extra stuff, you know. That's not about to be what I'm about to be doing. I'm not about to be lighting no candles, putting all this paint and stars. And, you know, for me, I have no business learning about being spiritual. You know, like I said, if I meditate, it's for health purposes. It's for me to be on my day-to-day basis. As far as me trying to learn about the 5th and 4th dimension, I have no interest in that as of right now. Maybe later on down the line, I don't. I was doing some research And there's like this very cool graphic novel. I could probably share it on my Instagram, of like a very cool little comic book. It's about studying witchcraft and all the other stuff. And meditation and all the other stuff goes hand in hand with that. With, like it says, you got to meditate and open up your third eye and all that other good stuff. All right. Like I said, if NLE is doing that, then cool. But how I look at it is just open up doors for other generations to start doing things they're not prepared for. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna start messing with witchcraft and messing with spirits, and now they're not prepared for it. You know what I mean? Like, you gonna go say, I remember Jaguar Wright was she did an interview, and he was and the guy who was interviewed brought up the satanic stuff, and she says, I think these young kids are going to do stuff they don't know nothing about. So they'll go to the voodoo doctor, get a spell taken off of them, and now the spell is making their life worse. You know what I'm saying? So now I feel like we getting more into that situation. Like, he's bringing more and more of the younger generation, you know, away from just being righteous and you know, living your life the right way. You know, more and more to just, you know, the Aleister Crowley teachings, you know, the Luciferian doctrine, you know, just do whatever the hell you want to do. Don't matter what the hell, do what the hell you feel like doing. You know, a lot of celebrities do practice witchcraft. They do please a lot of deities. And I'm worried that a lot of these younger generations are going to do it without the proper guidance. They're just going to rush into it. You know, they're not going to have nobody really there teaching them that. And it's the same thing with any religion. Like, if you were a young person and you rush into a religion, you'll get really confused with the Bible without having somebody teaching you that. That's one thing that messed me up growing up. I rushed into the Bible without learning, and then I walked around for like 3-4 years paranoid about going to hell about every damn thing. So that's why I feel like if they're going to go that route, they need somebody who's going to really teach them and guide them and take it the right way and don't rush into it. You know, I really feel like he's doing it to I feel like he's doing it to ride a wave, to gain followers, to gain, you know, subscribers, because this right here is a whole new field. It's a whole new lane, you know, this whole woke thing. It's actually very marketable. And I feel like they putting these plants into this industry to, how can I say, dilute it, to infiltrate it. So now they can start selling us their products, you know. They can start selling the fake stuff because more and more people are being spiritually woken. So now we got a whole new different lanes of products to sell to people. Like when weed got legalized, Marlboro bought weed, and now they can sell weed and it's like cigarette packets and market it as such. So I feel like he is a plant. I don't trust none of those industry guys at all. YK Osiris was doing all that talking about money ain't God, and you go on his Instagram, he's doing nothing but flashing money. You know, I feel like that entire part was just him just making the video. You know, I don't feel like he really meant what he was saying. I just feel like he was just making the video just to sound cool. NLE, I know he's ran by the by his Instagram says it's ran by Warner Bros. You go on the Instagram, it says it's ran by Warner Bros. And I just don't trust these celebrities, man. I don't trust them at all. I just feel like it is really deterring a lot of other children, you know, away from, you know, not deterring them, but leading them to something they're not going to be prepared for. That's how I feel. They're going to get into this witchcraft and meditation and spiritual stuff and be bringing spirits on they're not prepared to physically handle, you know. It's a big process, and I tell people, like, hey, if you want to open up your third eye, don't just rush into it like I did. When I tried to open my third eye, I rushed into it and ended up bringing something out that wasn't supposed to be there. You know, my brain was fucked up for a couple of weeks. So at the end of the day, what I want to say about this topic, I do think that a celebrities talking more and more about this type of thing is actually a good idea. Like them being more spiritual and growing their own food. I did see NLE say grow your own food. I did like that. He said grow your own food, you know, do that. I just feel like as well, like, hey, just don't throw it on them so hard and let them know the ins and outs and the bad and the good part about it. Don't just be like, hey, this is it. And then a lot of these celebrities are practicing witchcraft. A lot of these females are practicing witchcraft on your internet, on Instagram, and they're not telling you, like, that they're killing chickens at the end of the day. They doing a whole bunch of blood and stuff. They not showing y'all that. They showing y'all the stones, and they showing y'all some cards, and that's it. They ain't showing y'all what they do when they go home because they know it's sick. They not telling y'all about putting period blood on your floor. They know it's weird. Like, they not telling y'all about using sperm and blood mixed together to make a tonic or some. They're not telling y'all that. You know, go study it. But if you want to be more spiritual, I'm not going to say being spiritual is wrong at all. No, not at all. Be spiritual. Just be careful. That's all I want you to say. Be careful and take your time with it. All right. I don't trust these celebrities. Go get it on your own information. Go learn about it yourself. Go read on it. Go study it. There's plenty of different books out there to learn about it. You know, find your own spirituality. Speak with God. Speak with the universe. Whatever you want to do. Just make sure you prepare for it. But that's all I really got to say about that topic. A lot of people been hitting me up about it. But it's the boy Duane McClean at duanemcleantv. Y'all be safe. Y'all be blessed. Y'all have a good one. I'm out.
My nigga Bodie on the track, go.
All of y'all too fraud, all of y'all too fake. All y'all say no cap, turn then close to pace. Before I get cross, I'ma take a step back. Before I shoot my shot, I'ma need my space. Cause I can't be moving like yo, no I can't be. Dropping the ball, said I can't be. You want to turn over, no I can't be. Anything but a soldier, solid as ever, that's what I've been. I gave love and hate, never again. As much as I love cinema, I cannot pretend to be forever.